garden. Um, with the rain, everything's coming alive. And all summer, I've been struggling, keeping things watered, getting quite depressed, really. And all of a sudden, the bounce back is happening. Plants look healthier. Uh, Behind me, the butternut bank looks amazing, doesn't it? You know, but we're not talking about that. We're here to talk with a cup of coffee. We're here to talk about that screen just moved backwards and forwards. Beer festivals, and it did, didn't it? It did. Beer festivals, and why does it keep doing that stupid bloody thing? Anyway, yeah, beer festivals, and are free beer festivals better? Do they deliver better? I've been to a few beer festivals this year. Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. Um, I attended one at the Star Inn. I attended another one at a micro pub. And I've got to admit that when you're not already paying, I don't know, anything up to 20 quid to get in, I mean, that's 20 quid. It depends how much money you've got and whether you get any free beers with that for that price. I mean, I know at Nottingham Camera, you get a couple of beers for free. Um, Craft Beer Festival, you just got a glass and a token, a bit of a book thing. And then obviously the free beer festivals. And I've got to be honest, sometimes you can have too much choice. Sometimes it's better to be smaller and keep the choice less than have something 3,000 beers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got 3,000 beers. Yeah, I'm going to drink about 10. And I paid 20 quid for the fact. And then I'm paying a fiver for a bloody glass. And, you know, what can be? Um, it's a great hobby, beer drinking, and, the wonderful beers that are brought out these days. But I do wonder that, yeah, I do wonder whether, um, yeah, whether there's a bit of too much the pricing. I mean, I look at that Great British Beer Festival in London. Some of the prices you pay down there. Yeah, I know it's a night out, it's a chance to have a good chat and that. You can do that at the pub. I mean, we'd also done Castle Rock's Yard Party this year. I know I've been somewhere else. And again, massive selection in there. Again, you have to pay to get in. Um, I do kind of wonder whether, just me, just me wondering, whether the actual free beer fest, the smaller beer festivals, are a better thing. Is there, with some of these beer festivals, like we'll say the Canberra ones, is the reason doing them purely about showing off the best beer that we've got in the UK and further afield maybe? Or is it about making a whole lot of coin? Yes, they've got to pay for the venue. Yes, they've got to do this and do that. But it does make you wonder. It certainly does. I mean, there was a local beer festival near me called Smithfield, and the beers on there looked amazing. Oh, cask. And I've got to wonder whether if the best way is actually, that. So anyway, that's my thought for the day. Like I say, I'm here today, and it's raining, spitting with rain. Can't complain. Desperately need the rain, and it's given me the chance now. The grass is starting to grow, but we're at the end of the hedge growing season, well, hopefully anyway, because there's only so much bloody edges I want to cut. But the flowers are bursting. and the vegetables are starting to come alive. The bank behind me, and I'm off for 3 days after Friday, and then I'm only here. I'm only at work 2.5 days next week as well because I've got a couple of days off. So it'll be nice to come back and see the change and see what happens and go from there. Really, yeah. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to just seeing what difference there is. Yeah. Oh, and the temperature's just nice still. It's just nice. See, I've got a beer festival this weekend, and that's at the Arboretum, and it's like £16.50. Yes, you get a glass. But then you're paying for your beer on top of that, and depending on that price, they met the beer. Um, and then if the weather's not great, um, and it looks like it could be a wet one. I mean, for me, I don't mind it being a bit damp, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, with today's pubs now, you know, some of these pubs that you get that have got, I don't know, as many as 15 lines on in a single pub, cask or keg. Uh, our beer festivals really, in a lot of ways, are you just better off supporting them? And especially if you can't afford to go to beer festivals, because you know you're looking at 100 quid each to go. I know myself, Robin Hood Beer Festival, which is coming up. I've got the tickets, me, the wife, and the friend, going with a few people. Probably I'll meet up with some people from the beer community beforehand, and yeah, we're going to go there. And like I say, how many drinks can you drink in a chuffing day? You know, you don't want to be drinking anything bigger than a third. Um, if you can do, if they do thirds, because you want to be sampling as much as you can. Last thing you want is about 5 beers, and then you pay 20 quid to get in. I mean, the glass is worth what, a fiver at most. So, and that's if you don't smash it or put it down somewhere and forget to pick it up. I know one thing this year. I was going to get a couple of glasses, especially when people put them down and leave them. You know, just to get rid because they don't want the glass. I'll bloody have the glass. Make sure I take the jacket this year. My zip-up jacket with 10 zips. It's got to be done. Anyway, it's been a nice chat. Always interesting to hear opinion. And I've got to be honest, this phone is the worst phone. The picture may be better your end, and the sound may be better your end, but it's like it's dull. Unless it's my bloody eyes, and my eyes can see every colour going. It's only this phone that's dull. So, sod knows what's going off. But anyway, back to work. I've had my coffee, and now I'm gonna go and find some other work to do before it chucks it down, and then I go in the marquee and do some other work in the marquee. Cheers, all.